sports fans? It's PB Sports. This is Wendell.
This is Josh.
All right, coming to y'all with a special playoff edition this week, talking about the NFL. We got a terrible week of playoff games before, hoping we got a better list of games this week. Also covering a few things going on in the NBA and also addressing this NFL coaching turnover. This is a whirlwind right now.
Yeah, so nobody's safe. Nobody's safe right now, for real.
Nobody is safe. Coaching is probably one of the most positions that everybody is like up for grabs every year. It doesn't matter how well or bad you perform. But yeah, this year has been crazy. But before we get into all that, we're going to jump into the most important thing, the playoff games that we were able to witness this week. Man, we could go in order, but I just want to get right into y'all. Let's get right into y'all, man.
Oh, bro, the pack is back, baby.
Pack is back, baby.
Bro, what a like, that was probably the best start to a game I've ever seen in the NFL history, bro. Oh my Lord, the touchdown drive they had to start. I mean, for one team, to start off how they did, 27-0 in the second quarter, bro, with 2 picks. I mean, shit. I mean, to drive the way they did to dismantle the defense, and then the first play the Dallas Cowboys had, the second play, throws a pick on a slant, and damn near got us pick 6 on that one, got us right back in position to score again. And man, it was just over with. That couldn't respond. CeeDee Lamb was dropping the ball. They looked like shit out there, and nobody believed me.
Now and that's one thing I want to. I'm definitely insert the clip of you being so. When I tell you, I've never seen this boy be so confident in my life. I have never seen somebody be so confident, unopposed in my life. He had absolutely no reason to be this confident, but he had absolutely no doubt in his mind that not only they was gonna win, that they was gonna whoop their ass. He called it. I cannot deny that he called that. And I had y'all winning, but that was literally just out of pure hope. I really thought y'all was finna lose, but and I thought y'all might have been on the receiving end of an ass whooping. But y'all really came through and got a dub. That was entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it was, man. We stood 10 toes. I stood 10 toes with my cheesehead boys, man, and they came out with a dub. One thing we talked about during this week was just the way Jordan Love has continued to progress in the last few, really since week 12. He's been the best quarterback in the league, bro. With his QB rating being number 1 and his accuracy being on point, he's taking care of the ball. Throwing the ball, he, like I told you earlier, bro, he looked a lot like Aaron Rodgers with his form, and his confidence level is through the fucking roof. And this team is scary because no one believed in them, and now they have confidence, and now they're going against a team that is cold. They playing a team that they didn't get this week. They had a bye, and now they got to kind of, play a team that's hot and a team that's confident. This week is going to be fun to watch them in San Francisco. I ain't gonna lie.
It definitely is. It was definitely. It's hard for me to believe because I'm not gonna lie. I really kind of stopped paying attention, to the Packers because of how far ahead the rest of the NFC was. Like the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Niners and the Lions, they all just looked like they were so much better than the rest of the NFC. I just really wasn't paying attention, and that was crazy to see them sneak up on that and sneak up into the playoffs. They got in on the last week and they came in and performed like that. Like, man, the Packers front office is putting on a clinic on how you get your quarterback ready.
Man,
that is absolutely crazy, going 3 for 3.
Yeah, I ain't crazy. And the thing is, Jordan Love still got a long way to go, but with this shit, how he performed in this week and in the last few weeks, man, I mean,
he looked like he
with it, you know what I'm saying?
Like he arrived. He's arrived.
Yeah, for sure. But man, RIP to the NFC East, by the way, bro. That was a poor. I mean, to flip side and look at the Cowboys and the Eagles favorited to win their games. I mean, 12-5 record for both of them, and just pulled out duds on both. I mean, the Eagles was so disappointed. It was crazy. I know they was missing a guy. Who was they missing? A receiver?
Mr. Brown.
Yep. And I mean, I still expected them to win by at least 2 touchdowns. Shit.
There was an inkling in me that thought they was going to lose, and it was just because of how terrible they had been performing beforehand. And it was the reason because you couldn't really put your finger on why it was going so bad. It was like I can't. I mean, obviously that pass defense was terrible, and then they started giving up the run too. It's just like, bro, what's going on? But I don't think the dude Shaquille Leonard, like, just throwing him in. I don't think he was the best solution, bro. I think that linebacker from Georgia, him and somebody else, like they got both linebackers from Georgia, don't they? They got Dean and the other dude. So yeah, I think you should just rock with them because Leonard looked lost out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. He always been really small to me, in my opinion. He's always been really small for a middle linebacker. And as much beef as they got up front, they got probably one of the biggest biggest defensive lines in the league. I would expect them to be coming with a little more heat for their linebacker core, but I just don't see it. So I don't know. They got a lot to think about, but honestly, before I would fire y'all old coach, the Cowboys current coach, before I fire him, I would consider firing the Eagles coach.
Yeah.
Nah, kill me if you must, but hey, that's my opinion. I don't think that it's I don't think it's a single coach in this world that can get Dak to play in the playoffs correct. I mean, the system that the Cowboys put in place to make Dak play better during the regular season, that 1, 2, 3, get the ball out, that was all from him. Mm-hmm. And that's been working did he coach Brett Favre for a little bit?
Yeah.
For the few seasons he coached Brett Favre and the little bit he had Aaron Rodgers, it worked. So, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's the problem. And then on top of that, he took over play calling as well, and they offense exploded. Yeah. And then let's not just blame everything on Dak. I mean, Dak performed like shit, but them points didn't get on the board by themselves. He did throw, was it 2 pick sixes?
He threw 2 picks, 1 pick six.
He threw 1 pick six and 1 pick. They still scored 30 other points. So I mean, Dak is definitely a big factor in the play, but I just think it's I don't know. I think y'all might need to hire a team psychologist or something.
Yeah, and to bounce off what you're talking about with the Eagles head coach, I mean, you could base your thoughts of firing him just on these past few weeks and how bad they've performed. I mean, you start off 11-1, 10-1, and then you win 1 game after that.
Yeah.
You know, and bounced by a 9-8 team. I mean, to me, that's I agree with what you're saying there.
I would think that's more of a function of coaching. Somebody flopping 6 games or however many games it was in a row, and versus somebody who just got a quarterback who has never in his whole history of being a quarterback performed well in the playoffs. And then let's not forget the fact that he got them in a position to win the division. They weren't ahead at first. And he put them in a position to win when he took over the play calling. I think his job should be safe, and I think we should be looking more at Nick Sirianni. But hey, fuck me, what do I know? But what was the next game that we had? The Chiefs and was going to get into the Chiefs and the Dolphins.
The Chiefs and Dolphins. That game, it was disappointing to see that Miami offense performed as shitty as they did. I mean, cold temperature or not, I mean, somebody on that team had to play in the cold at some point in their career. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, I'm sitting there and he was getting fucked up.
He was getting manhandled out there.
He had one good play. He had one good, a decent yard, a long touchdown. But really, other than that, there was nothing. Nobody was doing nothing, and that's the man you lean on. And he was getting tossed into the sideline and then posts about it the next day thinking that shit funny. Like, to me, bro, I think sometimes the level of seriousness these professional athletes play with it should be looked at by some coaches, by some their teammates. I'd be like, bro, don't post that shit again. Fucked up after we were supposed to go. Like, in my opinion, if I'm on the team, I'm thinking we gonna go to if we in the playoffs, we supposed to go to the Super Bowl. That's our mindset. So I'd be upset. And I'm upset at you for getting fucked up like that and then laughing about it the next day. Nah, bro, we don't do that, bro. I'll put that in check.
Yeah. I mean, I could agree with that, but I'm not gonna lie. The teams that have been eliminated so far, besides up to this point, probably the Browns. The Browns is probably the only team that really. I'm not gonna say we weren't expecting them to get eliminated, but they are probably the one team that didn't play like we know them to play. Everybody else, they are who we think they are, who we thought they are the whole year. I mean, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, they struggled against elite teams the whole year. They lost to us. They lost to the Chiefs. I don't know. I think they might have split that, but I know they lost to them during the year. They lost to who else? They lost to the Bills. I mean, they lost to a lot of contenders during the year. So, you know, we already knew that they were struggling with that. And then we all know how the Tua has never won a game with the temperatures not in his I think they say he's never won a game where the temperatures is below 40. Like, bro, it's crazy.
Record in cold weather games is pretty ass.
And that's kind of like a big thing that they need to address because, bro, the whole playoffs are played during the cold months. That's not okay.
I mean, he did still throw for 200 yards. I mean, he tried to disperse the ball a little bit, but your leading receiver only has 62 yards. That's pretty shitty. I mean, it's pretty, and that's on you as a quarterback, but it's also on the receivers. And I didn't get to see too much of. Get to take a look at like how much time he had and how much pressure he was getting, but I know that it was on his ass.
It was on his ass. Chris Jones was on his ass. Karlaftis was on his ass. And they had them boys locked down. You know what I mean? Steve Spagnuolo, you was the worst coach that I ever had the I want to say pleasure, but not pleasure of watching. I'm so mad that you had your shitty head coaching experience with us. But you are a pretty good defensive coordinator, and he had them boys ready to play. But like I was saying, Cowboys have also shown us that they can't perform in big moments. The Bills beating the Steelers. I mean, we couldn't really expect too much from from the Steelers. I mean, they haven't been showing us anything to go off of. The Lions and the Rams, that game came down to the wire pretty much like we expected, but the Lions, we did expect them to win, and then the Bucs and the Eagles been playing shitty the whole end of the year. So, I mean, I think for the playoffs, everything pretty much went as how these guys have been playing. And history has definitely repeated it. So, I think
the Browns thing too, because I was expecting the Browns to either lose like a field goal or come out of that. And then the way Joe Flacco performed, man, that was sad to see because I was pulling for him just for all of Ravens fans. You know, they was still riding with Flacco. As a unit, they was like, bro, we still he fucked with the Browns. He played with the Browns now, but we still fucking with him.
It was like, I'm happy you performing well, but fuck the Browns. So, but also fuck the Texans. So it was like this whole all of this just been giving me mixed feelings, bro. Because it's like I want you to perform well because you play for us to show people like people been sleeping on you the whole time you was with us, but at the same time, playing the Texans, I wanted them to win because I don't want to play the Texans. Honestly, I don't want to see CJ Stroud. I mean, we don't know how he gonna perform. He's still a young guy, but the way this man been playing, it don't fucking matter. That man don't give one fuck about how old he is. He coming out and playing his ass off. But
he took care of the ball tremendously well in that game against the Browns, bro. They couldn't do shit to him. 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
CJ Stroud got this. Oh my goodness, CJ Stroud got this league on a keychain. That's all I'm gonna say. that's CJ Stroud is gonna be our guy for the rest. When it's time for a new guy to take over after Patrick Mahomes, it's gonna be CJ Stroud. That's how I think. But that game, the Texans really did dismantle the Browns. I was not expecting Joe Flacco to come out there and throw 2. I think he might have thrown 3 picks, but I think it was expected for him to at least throw 1. But I wasn't expecting it to change the trajectory of the game that much. It just after that first pick, it just went downhill, and I turned that shit off. I mean,
yeah.
CJ Stroud dismantled him after that, but bro, he go Collins. Oh my God, bro, that dude is crazy. 2 weeks in a row just dominating, bro, without Tank Dell. So, man, I'm scared of the Texans. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I am scared of the Texans. I am genuinely scared of them, dude. They don't care about nothing. I hate that that's our game, but hey, it is what it is.
That's gonna be something fun to watch, bro. Maybe not for you necessarily. You're gonna be up and down probably that game, emotionally wise, but I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of it, bro. That's gonna be fun.
Fuck you.
That's kind of how I'm saying I'm gonna enjoy that. That's how I was when I was watching the Rams and Lions game, bro. The storyline of Stafford coming back to a program, to a locker room that he really, built the chemistry and culture there, bro. He really, he was there during the dog days. He worked his ass off just to go, 500 at times, bro. I know Detroit wishes he could have got his Super Bowl in Detroit, but hey, at least he got himself a ring, and Detroit got themselves a little win over him. So it was fun.
Just like we wish the Rams would have got their Super Bowl in St. Louis, they'd be all right, eat a dick. But the Detroit Lions, just the way they came out and performed, they really came out and they played really spirited. They fought, man. This was a good fight, man. Oh my God, Puka Nacua, or however you say that dude's name, he put on a freaking clinic, man. Man, that's crazy. It's already been 40 minutes. 30 minutes, but yeah, Puka Nacua, Puka Nacua put on a crazy performance, bro. Man, he really took the Lions apart, and that's something they definitely need to address going into the next week. But Matthew Stafford didn't come in there and just fall down, man. He put up a fight too. So that was probably the best game.
5 yards, bro. He went fucking crazy. Coming after he almost put up 370 yards in passing, and they were coming after his. Any chance they got back there, they were fucking bro. They should have been some flags thrown on a couple defenders for the Lions, bro. They was fucking hitting him late as shit. But man, they tore him up a new one, bro. But he definitely was not no bitch in that game, bro. He stayed 10 toes the whole time, stayed in the pocket and delivered the ball, bro. Jared Goff went off too, 277.
Jared Goff went off. Amon-Ra St. Brown went off, and they did this without Sam Laporta. And I'm bringing this up because I'm doing a little foreshadowing. Next week, I'm doing an all tight end touchdown parlay. Man, all the remaining tight ends that's playing is crazy good, bro. Except y'all tight end. I don't really know nothing about y'all tight end, but I like Musgrave. I like Musgrave, and then they started playing that dude Crawford. I don't really know what's going on, but y'all got so many good young receivers. Y'all really can throw the ball to whoever. That's why it's terrible to bet on. Oh my God, you don't know who it's gonna be. It could be Jaden Reed. It could be Christian Watson, who I thought was gonna play a little more, but he didn't play as much because I didn't know he was dealing with an injury. But man, y'all got a lot of good young receivers. But yeah, the Texans, Schultz, us, Mark Andrews, if he play, he's getting a touchdown. George Kittle, Laporta, and then obviously what's his name? Dalton Kincaid, and then Kelsey. I think these might be the best tight ends in the league that's playing this weekend. So I'm doing all tight end touchdown parlay, and they fuck around hit for real, y'all. So yeah, y'all want a little game? I'm going with that. But do we want to talk about the Steelers and the Bills?
You got anything on
them? I think that game pretty much was settled how we thought it was gonna be. The Bills came out, they ran the ball with Cook, they ran the ball with Josh Allen. Josh Allen ain't play like no man. Josh Allen play like his life on the line every single game, and that's one thing I love about watching Josh Allen play. But yeah, he definitely put it all out there on the line, and they got that dub. And that home field advantage, you just can't get better than freaking not 10 feet, but I think how much snow was it? It was hella snow.
Around with a foot at least. From what I was seeing, that shit was hellas, bro.
Yeah, you can't get
fans were this shit was waist high on them trying to walk to their seats. It's crazy, bro. I would never do shit like that.
Yeah, as a fan, I'm not doing it. I could love the Ravens to death, but if the only chance I'm gonna get to see them play in the playoffs is in the freezing cold outside in the outside dome, it's not happening. Fuck with y'all, but nigga, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna get sick.
But my seats ain't heated.
Exactly. I'm not doing that shit. But fuck with it. I watch y'all from the crib. But you know that wraps us up for the playoffs. For the most part, we had one good game. The rest of the games was pretty shitty. But you know they was who we thought they was. But we got a lot more exciting games that we hoping for this weekend. So I guess we can talk about us first. So we playing against the Texans. We at the bank, so you know that's the advantage. I think the Texans playing a dome, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I think we got the advantage there. We got
rainy weather too. That might, some rain might give y'all a little even more advantage.
It's supposed to rain.
I'm saying might want to hope for it. Shit, anything to help get CJ Stroud off his game a little bit, it all gonna help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I take it for sure. But yeah, we got that going on. I mean, they scary on offense, but I mean I haven't seen nothing defensively that really makes me so worried. Because I mean, if you look at them picks Joe Flacco threw, he threw bitches right to him.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, who are you throwing to? Like,
that's what was the most disappointing part about it, was just the obvious throws. That's rookie shit. That's you know what I'm saying? You a veteran, and before this game, the way he was performing was like, bro, he was cooking defenses, bro. So for him to just throw picks directly at players back to back like that too, it's fucked up. Yeah,
exactly.
I agree. I got the Ravens. I think the Ravens are a 9-point favorite. I fuck around, put some money on them to cover. Do now.
So you think we're gonna win by more than 9?
Yeah, 9, 10 points. 10-point game.
I just want us to win. Just win, baby. That's all I want. Y'all get this dub for me, man. I'll be really happy. I mean, I was a little concerned with us taking a break. I feel like we fare better when we playing like consecutively. But considering the injuries that we had, I think that this actually gonna work in our favor this time. And also considering Lamar's injury history, I think this break is best. Was best for us. So we got Kyle Hamilton coming back. We got my boy, the best tight end in the league. I forgot the fucking name. Mark Andrews coming back. Our running back situation is what it is. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm feeling kind of confident. Hopefully we get this done. That's all I'm saying. Or I'm gonna have to call into work. It's gonna be terrible at work. Cause I gave dude the business after the Steelers loss. I was like, that's what y'all get. You don't want to powder or go home. Yeah, but that you know what that come with. You make fun of somebody else.
Dog got you, man.
Yes, bro. Where did he come from? But yeah, you make fun of somebody else, your time may come. So yeah, but I'm hoping we get this done. So how you feeling? How you feeling about y'all playing the 49ers?
I feel good about it. I feel, I'm not as confident as, the shit with the Cowboys, but like I said, for reasons beforehand, we're a confident team. We're hot. Jordan Love's confidence is at an all-time high. He has no reason to be fearful. This defense this team I feel like is more of an offensive team than a defensive team. Even though this year they have had games where they have flown around on defense. We watched some games of 49ers where they just looked pretty good, but that was kind of early in the season. But I digress. I like how the Packers have confidence and the 49ers aren't even they haven't played last week, so there's a little bit of that cold factor that are they going to get off to a good start? Because if the Packers can grind out a good drive to start the game and just perform well on defense, I think we have a very good, very good chance of winning.
I think so too. I think that there's more of a chance that people are gonna probably give y'all credit for it just based off the way that They not firing him. They just announced that they not firing Mike McCarthy. Somebody got a brain. Somebody listening to me. But
Jerry Jones, he quick with that fire trigger. He quick.
Yeah, but you had to have realized that he's not the problem. To just sit there and think that he's the problem, it would have been crazy, bro.
Now Dak, he might be done.
Dak, yes, but at the same time, they also just paid him that big ass contract, so they might be more willing to play it out with that before they take all these L's. But I mean, Jerry Jones ain't no spring chicken. So if you want to see a ring before that time come, I would start making changes, boss man.
Oh man,
you never know.
Oh man. They got the next game on the Sunday slate. The Lions hosting the Bucks. I think the Lions gonna take care of business unless Baker Mayfield comes out with how he came out. It could be close. Yeah. That defensive secondary, as you said, like they got carved up pretty good last week, and that shit needs to be addressed. And I don't know. I don't have as much confidence in the Lions. You look at their record, you look at their win last week, as far as their overall just win, not looking at the stats, you would think, okay, they're going to beat the Bucks. But I don't know. When you look deeper into it, you dive into the numbers. On defense, bro, they've been getting carved up for the past few weeks. I mean, since like week 10, it's been bad.
Yeah.
Real, bro.
They got this one corner that won't shut the fuck up. CJ Gardner, just shut up, dude. You talk too much. He said something like, the Bucks would be good, like their receiving core would be good with a different quarterback. I'm like, wow. So you sitting there trying to act like Baker Mayfield just chopped liver, basically. Okay. I mean, in my opinion, Baker Mayfield probably had the best year of his career this year. So yeah. So you can say what you want to about Baker. He came out and he balled this year and he got his team to the playoffs. Nobody thought they was gonna make it to the playoffs without Tom Brady. So
they started off 4-7.
That one. And then they division was pretty much up for grabs up until the very last week. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we didn't know if it was gonna be them or we didn't know if it was gonna be the Saints. It was up for grabs until the very last week. So yeah, I just don't understand. I don't understand where he's coming from. But Baker Mayfield played pretty good this year. I mean, he's in the top half of the league of quarterbacks, and that's enough to get you to the playoffs. But regardless, I do think that the Lions is gonna be able to get this dub just because of the streak and the play of Jared Goff. Hopefully, win, lose, or draw, he finally start getting the respect he deserves. We've been trying to tell people all year, about that he's not a scrub, and people just not giving him his credit. But I think y'all know, I think the league is caught on that Dan Campbell is able to coach and lead. I still not fucking with that call he made for that.
Some of his play calling do get him in some situations sometimes that could be coming back to bite him in the ass in playoff weeks like this. I mean,
yeah, that nigga calls plays like he running Madden.
For real.
Like on aggressive mode.
I remember they was down against the Bears and it was 4th and 10. It was like the first quarter, bro, and they went for it. I was like, wow.
Did they get it?
They got it. They did get it. They did get it. But I'm just like, bro, you out here just fucking with house money at this point. Like,
that's low key. I would have, if I was the Bears, I would have took offense to that. Like, what? You think we that back? You don't go for a 4th and 10 in the first quarter against us? Yeah, that was disrespectful. He spit on them basically. He was like, yeah, y'all can't do shit about this. So just watch.
Right. Yeah. Potential NFC North Conference Championship game on it, bro. That'd be cold. That'd be tough.
Cool.
If the Packers and the Lions win, it'd be an NFC North.
That would be the next game, wouldn't it? Y'all would play them next, wouldn't y'all?
Yep.
Okay.
That'd be
so we can see that. We can see that for sure. But yeah, so who you think is gonna come out the NFC?
Honestly, I think it's whoever wins this game against Packers and the 49ers. To be completely honest with you, if the Packers win, I mean, we've beaten the Lions before this year. That ain't no problem. We'll do it again. But they could beat us too. But I'm just gonna say this: I think if we can beat the 49ers, which I think are the better team, I don't think the Lions gonna do anything different to stop us. So I think whoever wins that game is gonna be the NFC champion.
think that's fair. I think that's fair. Man, that's just knowing what history has shown us from Brock Purdy and also Christian McCaffrey, that them being healthy to this point in the year is crazy. So, I like to see how it play out for them.
I think this week is going to just be more fun to watch every game, to be honest, than like over last week with just the disappointment that we had and the difference of scores and shit. This week is going to be a lot more intense, I feel like.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't got to turn shit off this week.
And the end of the week, we got Chiefs and Bills, bro. Like, I love the Chiefs and Bills in the playoffs, bro. These past few years have just been so fucking fun to watch with them, bro. And it's in Buffalo. I mean, this game gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah, Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes has been a matchup that is gonna go down in history. Like, that's gonna be one of those like things we talk about when we talk about their legacy. And I heard them talking about this yesterday. I think that's a real interesting topic. When you talk about legacies and everything else is even, championships even, team successes even, MVPs even, all of that shit even, the individual matchups is what's really going to be the deciding factor. Now, we all know Patrick Mahomes got all the individual stuff and all the team success right now. They still got a long career to play out, but say everything comes down to the end and everything's even. Those matchups, those head-to-head matchups, they're going to say everything.
Yeah.
And I think and Patrick Mahomes got the upper hand right now, but man, I would just love to see the Bills smack that. I would just love to see the Bills just dismantle them. Oh my goodness, that would make me so happy, man. Right now, that would make me so happy. I think even if we were to lose, which God forbid, I just really hope that we win. If we were to lose and then they come back and then they beat the Chiefs, yeah, I walk away from this weekend a happy man.
Yeah.
I did both. Oh my God, I'm getting drunk. No, boy, I might call. Oh wait, the next day I'm gonna be off anyway. Yeah, we getting lit.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah. We win, y'all win. The Chiefs lose. Oh yeah, we lit. We lit for sure. But yeah, I would love to see Josh Allen get a dub over Patrick Mahomes. That cold weather not gonna mean shit to them. They both play in cold weather, so it don't matter. This is gonna be big on big. This is gonna be even, completely even, bro.
That stadium gonna be rocking. Some tables gonna get broke during the pregame shit with them Bills fans jumping off of RVs and shit. That shit just gonna be crazy, bro. It's gonna be something.
You got two Hall of Fame potential quarterbacks. You got two tight ends that's probably at the top of the league right now. Then you got the backup tight ends are all good too. Then you got a number one receiver that is probably up. Rasheed Rice is like, for a rookie, bro, he has definitely outperformed. And then you got my boy Stephon Diggs. If he decides to make an appearance, because sometimes he does go silent on us, I think that, yeah, I just think this is just
fuck around be his time though.
It might be. Bro, have you seen that meme, bro? They talking about Stephon Diggs has ruined losing for everybody in the whole world. Now we just got these pictures with everybody else watching the guys who won the game, and you just got them in the background all moping and shit. I'm like, bro, yes, bro. I hate Stephon Diggs for that. I don't ever want to see them pictures again. You lose, get off the field, bro. Go and console yourself with your teammates. Hug and just talk about this the last ride and all that good stuff, but get off the field with that, bro. That don't get you no cool points, bro. That look kind of sad.
Yeah, it's kind of, in my opinion, it's getting to the point where you just following the trend. It's a trend shit. Yeah. Like, to me, it's just like, it's getting old, it's getting annoying, and you're right. Like, I be seeing it every time somebody lose, and I don't like how the motherfuckers in the media still posting it like it's some brand new shit. Like, oh my God, he must have really cared, motherfucker. He doing this shit because he know you right behind him snapping the picture. Stop playing. He don't give a fuck about this game. He finna go, like on the Washington game, the dude who like took that picture when he lost, he in the draft. He going to the draft. He don't give a fuck. He's not coming back to play and go beat Michigan next year. You know what I'm saying? But
he's ill and he moving on.
Right.
So yeah, bro, it's like giving a participation trophy to the niggas that lost. Like, nah, bro, just move on. But yeah, so I'm hoping for a upset. I don't even know who favored it right now, but I'm pretty sure it's probably the Chiefs because they forever got the Chiefs nuts in their mouth.
Bills are a -3. They favored by 3.
Wow. Let's go Bills. Oh my goodness. Let's go Bills.
How the game in their playoff matchup last year went down to the bro, they have been some legendary matchups in the past regular season matchup they had. This is just gonna be a clash of the Titans, bro. It's gonna be so fun to watch, bro. Can't wait.
So yeah, that is the last game for this upcoming weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the last game. You said what?
Great way to end the week, ain't it?
Yeah, it really is, bro. Then that's a 5:30 game. Damn, bro, they ain't got no. That's Sunday. Damn, bro, why they ended out Sunday so early? I would have thought they would have made that a night game. That's crazy.
Well, it's 6:30 out there. But I mean, it technically is.
But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that's gonna be a good way to end the week. So I mean, I would really have to think about it, but it's gonna be a lot of coaching change. I know the Hawks. I mean, not the Hawks. The Falcons. They fired their coach. I think that one kind of made me scratch my head. Pete Carroll is out as the coach. I think they said that he's gonna be moving into a front office role or something like that.
I thought they do these old coaches like that, bro. Like,
I mean, if I was a coach and I was done with my career, that's probably would be my next step. Yeah. I think that's kind of cool to me. You know, we respect you enough in this organization to want to keep you here, but you know, you suck. I know you suck this year, and you know you suck this year, so I have to do something. And you kind of tie my, you know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, if I was in the Patriots organization, because he's out too, that's probably what I would have did, offered him a role in my franchise. But honestly, I probably would have did that to make sure he don't go nowhere else. I mean, just me personally, I don't want to coach against Bill Belichick either. So, but yeah, he's out too. Damn, who else out?
Chargers coach.
Oh yeah, that was sad. They fired that man right after the game. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah. I mean, the game was bad, but right after the game, like, damn.
Hey, bro, don't even come. Just
don't even clock in next week, bro. Just turn them keys in. Insert the video of Jamal Adams when he couldn't get into the Jets.
They love using that as a meme anytime anybody get fired, bro. That's just that shit don't get old half. Like, that's just so.
You're out of here.
Yeah, you got fired, bro.
Yeah, you're done, bud. But yeah, so man, I would love to see Harbaugh back in the NFL. You know, just because of what happened. I did not want him to. I ain't gonna say I didn't want him to win, but I wanted Washington to win.
Cheating ass motherfucker, lame ass. So he had to cheat to beat a level of competition lower than what y'all want him to be at now. Fuck out of here. And if he goes to the Chargers, you know how much media dick sucking is gonna go on between him and Justin Herbert, bro. Oh my god, that shit gonna be unbearable. I would please send him to Atlanta or send him to Seattle, but do not let him be the coach of the Chargers, bro. I can't deal with another fucking person. Just
Titans coach out too.
Who? Oh yeah. Fuck. Send him to Tennessee.
I didn't agree with that one bit.
Dumbass commercials and interviews with Jim Harbaugh and fucking Justin Herbert. I'm tired of his ass. I'm tired of both of them. Leave them alone. And can we at least now, as the media drop the nuts of Justin Herbert out their mouth, bro? Because he didn't make the playoffs this year. Last year he had a 20-something point lead and dropped that in the first round against the Jags. The hype ain't that real. We shouldn't believe the hype. Let him go.
If we can see it, y'all should be able to see it. We've been able to see it. I just don't know why y'all can't at this point. So yeah, I'm ready for that hype train to be over. If a top 5 list of the best quarterbacks in the league come out this year and Justin Herbert is ahead of Lamar Jackson, it's gonna be a problem, bro. At this point, y'all is being racist, bro. He has not done a single thing to deserve being ahead of Lamar Jackson in one sense of the word. He came out through for hella yards. What does it mean to throw hella yards and you can't do nothing? You can't score a touchdown. Like, bro, I think they was averaging 1 touchdown a game this year. It was sad. It was hard to watch. So yeah. So I don't know who's going who.
But give Mike Vrabel a job somewhere too, because I don't think he deserved to get fired. Mike Vrabel, Tennessee coach. I don't think he deserved that. They had a rough year, granted, but bro, Tennessee ain't the easiest place to win. Y'all don't have a long history of winning tradition in Tennessee. Like, don't be acting like he wasn't getting the job done. Like, what y'all expectations is right now? Super Bowl?
They had the most injuries in the whole league. They had to know that you don't have a full. He hasn't played with a full starting 11 this whole year, and to really just sit there and penalize him for that. That is.
Yeah,
I'll never understand.
When you sent that news to me, you was like, these expectations for some of these organizations be just so fucking high for no reason.
And it'd be ridiculous. And then it's also like, where did this magically come from this year? You have never been good. The Titans ain't been good since the Titans in themselves have never been good. The Titans haven't been good since they was the Oilers. I mean,
they did go to the Super Bowl one year.
That's it. And I think that was like their first or second year of being the Titans. So they were still really the Oilers. So yeah, bro. After that, they've had no success worth talking about, bro. Y'all drafted probably some great players and y'all ruined them. So let's not like just act like y'all the greatest franchise or organization on the planet. Y'all done nothing to actually say that y'all deserve a Super Bowl or a Super Bowl contending team. Draft a Super Bowl contending team and then let's talk. But
he on his way out. You know what I'm saying? He up there in age. He was injured a couple times this year too. Like
who?
D-Hop.
Yeah, D-Hop might be done. But I think D-Hop he can still produce pretty good. Yeah. I just hate, like the life of an NFL player is not as long as it used to be. There's no reason that Julio Jones is sitting here in a advisory role to AJ Brown right now. That man still is. Have you seen Julio Jones this year?
Yeah.
Damn, he look like a tight end.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm a tight end. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't getting most production from God Water.
Look around would have been top 3 tight end.
Exactly, bro. He looks like a tight end. I'm moving him to tight end if I was the Eagles and I had him next year. But the life of an NFL player is just not as it is. We already know the running back carousel is crazy. You got people going into they 30 years old and they say they prime over with. I mean, bro, we got Dalvin Cook for nothing. My God, we got 2 years ago was an all-pro. This is crazy. But, I mean, that's just the status of our league now. But I would definitely love to see Mike Vrabel in another head coach position. He did good. I mean, he was Dan Campbell before Dan Campbell, in my opinion. I mean, he really appealed to the players as players, and he got the Titans playing. So I think that I want to see him in another coaching position. The Chargers head coach, he probably doesn't need to be coaching a head coach. I don't really know what his specialty was either, so it certainly wasn't offense.
He looked like a fucking special teams coach.
I ain't gonna fake it. He looked like a special teams coach, but I ain't gonna talk shit about special teams coaches because that's.
I know, no shade. That's
what our coach was, a special team coach. But clearly the best special teams coach. I really don't. How does a special teams coach become a head coach? What does a special teams coach have to do to become a head coach? You know how good a special teams would have to perform for me to even think? Like, why would I think about? I don't know. That I never would have even considered a special teams coach to be a head coach unless he was just that nigga around the building. Like, everybody just respected him. Like, everybody just had that type of level of respect for him just because of the person he is. unless it was that, I just can't. I don't get it. But I love what I'm seeing with these former players becoming coaches. With Gerard Mayo, he's the new coach, and
shout out to him, new youngest head coach in the NFL.
Exactly, my boy Antonio Pierce. I hope that they announce that they're going with him. I think he earned it on that night. When one dude got fired, I think he should have been hired as the head coach. I mean, that's just my opinion.
This one. I said if the Raiders drop this one, fumble this bag, there's no hope for them.
Yeah, that franchise is going to be lost. And I think that he's going to make a great head coach somewhere else. D'Amico Ryans, oh my God, he's doing an excellent job. I think we see the trend here. The middle linebacker. The middle linebacker is probably going to be the best suited position to be a coach because he's just out there to be a coach on the floor. I think we could honestly probably say it's probably a quarterback, but it don't seem like none of these quarterbacks want to coach. But yeah, that's a close second.
Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel you.
Close second.
I want to give two shout outs, man, two so longs to a couple people that we lost as we didn't lose them. They not dead. They alive.
Don't worry. They're still with us.
Jason Kelsey, I salute you, bro. I never fucked with your team, but I fucked with you as a fucking person, and you was one of the best leaders as a center I done see. Like you said, damn near Ryan Day or
Jeff Saturday.
Jeff Saturday. Who the fuck is Ryan Day?
The coach from Ohio State who need to be fired.
The fuck is wrong with me? But man, salute to you and salute to Mr. Nick Saban. I never liked Alabama, never fucked with Alabama. I hated Alabama for half of my life. But as a coach, as a avid football watcher and consumer, bro, game recognized game, you was a legend. So see you later, bro.
It might be salute might be in order for Bill Belichick too. We don't know what he's gonna do yet. But
I'll salute him.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Two of the greatest coaches of all time retiring in the same year. It's a lot, man. Of course, football is definitely changing. But so yeah, I think that wraps it up for the NFL. So you also wanted to cover some of the NBA. You know, we got a big trade, blockbuster, I guess you could say. Trade came in for Pascal Siakam, Spicy P. So how you feel about that one?
I fuck with it. I mean, they needed a guy like that to kind of, I guess, not combat, but what is the word I'm looking for? Like
compliment.
Thank you, sir. Compliment what Halliburton does. And like you said earlier, how they're going to integrate him without Halliburton being in for a little bit. I think, as you said as well, it's going to be a good win for them. And I think this just makes them a real contender and kind of a scary team, especially in that Central Division. I mean, ain't nobody fucking with them in that division, to be honest. But
yeah, I definitely agree. I think this makes them. It's so crazy. I think Shaq might be psychic. I think he said it yesterday that the Patriots need to get him. But I think he fits perfectly in a system. I think that they've needed a guy that's gonna also because I think one thing we've also noticed in the league with great passers, the passing and the assist is actually making them more efficient and making them better players than the guys that actually scored. Yeah. So even though Tyrese Halliburton is probably gonna give you 25, his assist is what's deadly. And one thing we've seen with the strategy of guarding Jokic is they want to turn him into a scorer versus allowing him to pass. The passing is what is making these guys be so deadly because they can also, you take the pass away, they come back, hit you with a three. So that allows Spicy P a lot more space out there. He is also somebody that's going to give you like 3 assists a game. He can even more possibly. He can bring the ball up the court. He can defend multiple positions. He's a true forward, and y'all have y'all center, and he doesn't rebound very well. He's going to rebound. So I think that's that piece that they really needed. And if anything, that's a number 2 option. Miles Turner doesn't have to have that second option on him no more. He really was never really had the second option scoring. 17 points a game is good for a third option, not a second. So I think this makes them into a much better team.
Yeah, I agree, bro. And on the flip side of that, the Raptors are going to get 3 first-round picks: Kira Lewis, Jordan Nwora, and Bruce Brown. And Pelicans providing Kira Lewis, they'll get a second-round pick from the Pacers. So the Pacers giving up a little chunk of their future additions to their team for this man. So they're really hoping that he comes through. But I think the NBA is better when the Pacers are involved in some way, shape, or form, bro. I miss them being in the mix, and I think this will bring them back into it.
Yeah, I mean, Nwora played the same exact position, so he was just going to get less minutes anyway. So I think that was a good idea to get rid of him. He's a good shooter, so he's going to be a good addition with the Raptors. I think the Raptors, what they trading for, the team that they building with all the trades is actually turning out pretty good. Man, I told everybody IQ coming there was going to be the best move for him. He's coming up. He's a starter now. He's seeing his full potential. He's coming off and he's scoring like crazy. And RJ Barrett is actually playing a lot more free there now. He's playing a lot better there than he was with the Knicks. I mean, I think he put up 25 last night. RJ Barrett looks a lot better there. And now they got Nwora. I don't really care Lewis. Only thing I know about him is pretty fast guy. I mean, I think he was in the G League, if I'm not mistaken, before then. He's not a piece that's really worth a trade, really. But I think this does open up the floor a little bit more for the the Raptors. So I think it's a decent trade. So speaking of last night we seen a matchup between two of the best centers of all time, and definitely two of the best centers in the league right now, with Embiid and Jokic playing off. Did you get to watch that game?
Not a whole lot of it because I was working last night, sadly, but I got just a few clips and highlights of it, bro. The one thing that jumped out on me was the rebounds that Jokic had with his 25 points. I mean, he outperformed everybody down low. No one else even had double digits on both teams. He had 19 boards of 46. He had 19 of them, damn near half of the team's boards. I mean, shit, you combine that with 25 points. He only had 3 assists, which ain't too much normal for him. Like, yeah, but that was part of your parlay.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off, bro. That was part of the parlay that I created. I had to create on my own because I didn't get my list in time from the dude at work. But I didn't, on the one that I created at work, I didn't have his assist on there. I had 25 points, 10 rebounds. So,
I get you.
So yeah, I didn't have assists at all because I actually had 25 points and 10 assists. 10 rebounds, and I had Jamal Lewis. At Murray getting all the my name every NFL. I had Jamal Murray getting 15 points and 6 assists. So yeah, I had him getting all the assists yesterday. So yeah,
I would have hit too. I mean, that did hit too. Shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything was gonna hit. This idiot ain't give it to me in time, man. I should kick his ass, man. But it's all right, man. We'll create another one later. But yeah, so I watched it, and in detail what basically happened was they did not want to put Jokic on Embiid because I think they were trying to save him from getting in foul trouble. And with that, they had Aaron Gordon guarding Embiid, and Embiid was cooking him, like putting him in a blender and just putting him into a million little pieces and put him in the oven at 350 and just cooking him. Like, bro, he was murdering dude. Bro, layups, mid-range, 3-point in his face. Like, he was doing everything. And Aaron Gordon couldn't do shit to stop it. Aaron Gordon had 5 fouls. Like, he couldn't do shit to stop him, bro. And Jokic, and I think that strategy worked up until a point, but they continued working with that through the fourth quarter, and I think that's what lost them the game, bro. If they would have put Jokic on Embiid during the fourth quarter, which would have made sense anyway, since Aaron Gordon had 5 fouls at the start of the fourth quarter, that would have made more sense. But yeah, they didn't do that, and they left them on them, and eventually Embiid just kept cooking. Tyrese Maxey was cooking. Oh man, and Tobias Harris was cooking too. Like they big three, which is what we've always said that's what they're gonna need. That's what it's gonna take to win a championship. You gotta have 2 initial scorers, and you gotta have that guy that's gonna bring you 15 consistently. They had their 3 guys going last night. Tobias Harris has been been supposed to be in that third option. He's just been kind of sleepwalking through the seasons, and he's woke up now. So I think that they're a different team now when he playing like that. And Patrick Beverly is actually scoring now. He not just out there just being a freaking peasant. I mean, not peasant, a nuisance. But yeah, he's out there actually just he putting some stops on there, and I think he had a block from the back yesterday on somebody. It was quite impressive. I think it was Aaron Gordon, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they look like a very good team. Kelly Oubre actually is balling too. So yeah, they had a lot of good pieces going on that game, and Jokic they turned him into a scorer instead of a passer, and I think that's what really did it. Jamal Murray also was not scoring as well as he was supposed to be. I mean, he gave them the 15 that I would have needed, but he didn't bring them much else. So, but it was like he was being aggressive as if he was gonna score, but then he wasn't making a lot of shots. But yeah, Michael Porter was just shooting everything that touched his hand. Anything that came to him outside the arc, he was shooting it. And I think he made a few, but he didn't make enough for him to be taking that last shot on some crazy shit.
Well, well, a couple people went 2 for 3 from behind the arc, Jackson and Braun, but he had the best out of the starting 5. I mean, that, as you said, turning Jokic into a passer, if he's going to pass the guys that are on the 3-point line and they're not hitting their shots, that's going to be a difference maker there. I mean, Caldwell Pope was 2 for 7 from the 3-point. Jamal Murray only took 3 threes, and he was only 1 for it.
Bro, nigga, it's like, bro, and that was another thing I thought. Anytime Jokic should have had at least 7 assists. They was missing every time they got it to him. I promise you. I was watching it. I'm like, damn, it's like they said, Jokic gave me the ball. Rick, bro, like literally anybody else gave him the ball. Reggie, what's his name? Reggie Jackson, Jamal, even Aaron Gordon, anybody else passed the ball. It's an automatic assist. Jokic gave anybody the ball they was missing. It was crazy, bro. But yeah. When you can make Jokic into a scorer, I mean, you can make Jokic into a scorer versus a passer. That's when you got your best chance of beating them, and that's what they did. And that's how it looks like it is going to be going forward for the West. Jokic is going to be your determining factor on who's going to come out the West, and I think that Embiid is. I think it's going to go through. I think it honestly is going to come down to the Celtics and the Bucks. So, I don't know. It just leaves me confused, bro. I don't really know. Because you don't know what you're going to get from Tobias Harris. If you knew what you was going to get, you knew you was going to get that 15 points to 20 points every game, I would say it'd probably be him. But the Bucks, they got Dame and they got the best. I think he might be leading the league in scoring right now. But no, Embiid is leading the league in scoring, but he's not playing as much. But they got Giannis and they got Dame killers, and then they got Middleton too. So I don't know. I think it might go through the Bucks. I think the Bucks are getting the ass whooped right now at this exact moment.
I think it was 20-2. That was back in the first quarter.
Yeah, they getting murdered right now, and the Celtics is murdering the Spurs. But
I mean,
okay, they coming back. It's still 20 point. Right
45 points at halftime in an NBA game is embarrassing.
Sad to see, bro. I don't know what the Spurs got going on. We looked at that first game and we thought we was gonna see something completely different out of them, and they are who we thought they not. They aren't who we thought they are, goddamn. But we thought they was gonna play with a lot of energy. They are not, bro. But yeah, it is what it is, bro.
I mean, have you seen like the highlights and clips of Spurs, bro? They are like deliberately not passing that boy the ball.
Who, Wemby?
Yeah, that man be open. I watched a 5-minute clip of different games of him being wide open under the basket, and them motherfuckers are taking contested shots, like looking at him and then taking a contested shot. It'd be wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Looking at somebody wide open and then saying,
"Fuck him,"
with an arm in your face is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's got to be something going on. Something in the locker room ain't going on. Something along those lines. I hate to hear that because they could be talented if they gave him the ball.
It could be, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna eat my words from when he first got into the league. He's definitely top 50 player, I think. If you give him the ball, he's a top 50 player. It's gonna be like 48, 49 where they had him at, but I'm putting him in the top 50.
Well, if it's not 48, 59, that would mean to be higher. So you think even better than that?
No, I said it's still in the 48, 49, 50 range, but I think it's top 50.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that was too crazy, just because you know who your top. Man, if I had to sit down and try to name the 50 best players in the league right now, it would be crazy. But yeah, I could if I did that, I would probably throw him in there now at this point, because I think he's surpassing Chet right now for the Rookie of the Year right now. I think he's more of a favorite than Chet at this point. I mean, Chet fucking scored 8 points last night.
Damn,
that was sad. They was real, but it was sad because it wasn't just him. Like, and that's what makes me worry. But at the same time, they're a young team. But it's go time, and nobody stepped up. Only person that stepped up was Lou Dort, and he stepped up for Lou Dort. He didn't really actually have that great a game. I think he scored 16, 17, but Shea 19 points, Chet 8 points, and then you got Paul George scoring that in just the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gotta get something. I gotta figure something else out, man. But yeah, once again, they are a young team, so we'll see. But I think that wraps us up there for the NBA as well. So we are excited about this weekend. Let us know what y'all picks is. Let us know if y'all agree with us, y'all fucking with it. And let me know if y'all fuck with this format, because we might do this a little bit more as well. So, just fuck with us. Let us know what's going on, man. So we gonna try. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say, stay interactive with us, man. We trying to, make shit work, but we also trying to be connected with folks so we can know what we want, what people want, and we can know what we can do to make it happen type shit. So keep fucking, let us know, let us know.
Yep, that'll wrap us up. So thank y'all for fucking with us. Keep on supporting. We got a new flavor on the way. I don't know who shit that is. That ain't PBSports.
I thought I had the PP on.
We still rock with CJ, but yeah, we on that PBSports new flavor. This bitch so hard. Y'all know what this inspired by though. Y'all know that the purple with the gold. Man, that shit go crazy. But keep fucking with us, man. We might, like I said, we are going to be having a giveaway here. 50 subscribers. Keep on telling people and spreading the word around, bro. We will have that coming for y'all soon. So signing off.